Welcome back to Not Your Average Cinema. I'm Zach,
And I'm Pepper.
and today we're reviewing the Minecraft movie. So many months late, but Pepper finally was able to watch it on streaming. He
Yes.
waited up till I don't know whenever it released, 3 in the morning, to be able to watch it. He wanted to watch it that badly. He loves the movie, but didn't want to go see it in the 4 months it was in theaters. But I saw it in theaters, even though I've never played Minecraft myself. Know nothing about Minecraft, or very little. But Pepper has played Minecraft, and he does know some things about it. I don't know if he's an expert, but those are our viewpoints coming into this movie,
Yeah.
so know that going in. But yeah, on this channel, we go right into our ratings of these movies right off the bat and give our scores before we go over the good, bad, ugly, but as we like to call it, even though that's not what we actually do. But yeah, Pepper, what do you think? You saw it more recently than I did, so
Yeah,
it's a few months off from when I watched it, or a couple months.
yeah. The trailers didn't hook me into this as a fan of the game, so I think that's why you were maybe more likely to see it first than I was. But thought I'd give it a chance. It's made almost $1 billion, and did watch it, and I will say it's earned a lot more respect from me than I initially gave it. So I'd probably give this one like a 7 to an 8 out of 10. Somewhere in that range. I think it was a decent entertainment, a fun time, kind of one of those Jumanji-esque type of movies. People get put into this different type of world where a lot of wacky adventures ensue. Entertaining.
Yeah, I'm probably coming in with a 6.5 to 7 rating. Uh, I thought it was more decent. I thought this could just be a total disaster of a movie at the beginning of the year, but I still figured that it would probably be one of the highest earning films of the year. I figured it'd probably be in the top
Yeah.
five by the end of the year. It makes sense. It just felt like one of those movies that families and stuff would go to, so it doesn't surprise me that it made a billion. And yeah, I think it's definitely decent enough for what it is, especially coming from someone that has very little to no connection to Minecraft.
Yeah. Did it get you wanting to play Minecraft?
Um, I I feel like so growing up, I played a lot of RuneScape, so I've kind of got my own game that I played many hours growing up, and I feel like Minecraft could be that type of game, and I'm like, yeah. At this point in my life, I don't have that kind of time.
Yeah.
If I was young again, I would probably try it out.
Yes, we got to make time travel just for you to play it. But yeah, audiences love it, critics not so much. But let's go on to the good aspects of the film. One of my
Okay,
main,
you have this in the wrong order, Pepper. There is one thing that probably brought this from like possibly being a really low score, 4 or 5, bring it all the way up to my score, and that is Jason Momoa. He is the best person in this whole cast. It doesn't shock me that he's right in the middle of that poster. It makes the most sense. He should be there, not Jack Black. So I am glad that that is how the poster is because he is definitely the character to watch in this film.
he's
Just like
great.
he is in everything he's in. I want more Jason Momoa in these kind of wacky-ish roles. I think he does an amazing job.
That's true. That's true. He could be like The Rock, he's muscular, he's that big guy, but I think he has just a little better personality, more variable
He
character.
feels more human than The Rock.
Yes, yes, for sure. So I agree. Momoa was great in here. The trash man or whatever he is called in here. Uh, good story, good heart to him as well. But another thing here is I think they kind of all kind of go together. The animation and how they represent the building and crafting in this one. I think the animation, the world looks beautiful, and as a fan of Minecraft, I've seen like online kind of YouTube people making animations of if it looked more realistic, different things like that. And I think this just does a fantastic job of bringing the world to life. So cool as a fan of the game. Love what they did there. It's just fun, just plain fun to see a favorite game of yours put on the big screen with millions of dollars behind it like that.
Yeah, I thought that all looked really cool. I really wish they had done more of it. I feel like it was something that it's what the whole movie could have really been about. I guess I don't know. Is Minecraft almost all about building and crafting,
Yeah.
collecting things? I think those are some of the best parts of the film. I just wish they had done more of it. I'm guessing if they make a second one, which wouldn't surprise me, they might push down the pedal on that one because I
Yeah.
would think people had to have thought that was one of the best parts of this.
Yeah. I would think
If
so.
they like the game.
Yeah. Yeah. And on to the mixed aspects of the film. We go all the rest of the characters, including Steve, even though he is separate because he is so special and separate from everyone else. You don't think any of the other characters come close to Momoa.
No, I do not. I think then Steve is kind of the next level, and then I think the other characters for me are probably more leaning towards bad. I I just was not as big a fan of the kids in this one, or the what the real estate agent slash petting zoo person. Um, I was. I mean, they were fine at moments and stuff, but they none of their characters won me over. There were more times where I liked the Steve character and some of the things he
Yeah.
said and did I thought were a little funnier. You could see humor there. I think there's maybe more misses than I would have liked in the humor, the style of humor.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think he had some of those moments. But then yeah, Jason Momoa definitely shined way above the other characters. I thought
Yeah.
outshone him by quite a bit. Like I said, I don't even know if are I, I should probably know this. Are they in any other movies or major things? The kids?
I don't know. I haven't seen him in anything else, but so I'm not sure about that. But Jack Black certainly is in a few other things. He
He's in
was
a
the
few other
big
films.
he was the big question going into this for me. I'm like,
He
I've
was a
grown
big
to
question.
not really like Jack Black. I think he's a bit much in things, and he is maybe the most Jack Black he's ever been in this movie, where pretty much all of his dialogue is saying something from the game in an intense, over-the-top way. Flint and steel and chicken jockey and all these things, and I'm like, that's all your dialogue in the whole film is being way over the top, but I enjoyed it more than I thought I would. My judgments weren't wrong going into it, but I liked it more than I thought I would. There were definitely a handful of moments that I thought actually worked for me. So I think he is definitely second, and that kind of ties into the whole humor of the film. It's just a lot of low-hanging fruit, but some good things.
Yeah, yeah, I would agree. I think they need to get someone else in there just to make a few more. But this is aimed at kids too, so I'm
Yeah,
sure maybe they and people that know Minecraft. So maybe if I'd known Minecraft, maybe
yeah,
some of the things would have landed differently for me.
yeah.
So. Yeah.
And then the bad, my issue here would be the green screen, in that while you have this beautiful animation and this great game that you're basing it off of, which I don't think is really geared towards a movie, but okay, if you want to make a movie, make it look beautiful, good, good, all good. And then you just paste people in there. They just stand in front of green screen like some YouTubers making some fan movie. And I'm like, I liked it, but at the same time, I feel like we could have done something really special if we had gone full animation, gone with characters set in the world. I feel like it could have been taken a little more seriously instead of just being the meme producing billion-dollar movie that it became.
Okay, I won't argue with you about it being it could have been an animated film and probably would have been better. I would have probably liked I've really loved a lot of animated films in the last few years. But it takes a lot for me to get taken out of a movie, and I did not get taken out of this one for green screens or looking like things looking weird or not like seeming like they were sticking out. To me, I didn't notice it. I'm sure I mean, it's been a while, so maybe I noticed it more at the time, but I don't remember noticing it or thinking, "Oh, wow, they really stand out off the screen there." I didn't notice it, and I thought it did a pretty good job at showing what I would expect Minecraft to look like, I guess.
Yeah. So that was my negative. Explain your two negatives here of the main romance and the chicken jockey.
Well, the main romance was between a human character and a character from the game. I don't know what they're called. Pepper, you probably know what
A
they're called.
villager.
a villager and what's her face? I don't remember what her name is. Uh,
Coolidge,
yeah,
Jennifer.
I don't know why this was in the movie. It was just awful. It was pure awful. It just didn't even need to be in there. It wasn't funny. None of it landed at all. I don't. Did you think it was funny?
Yeah,
Maybe it made.
I was disappointed because I heard good things about it. It was just mid.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't know if I was missing something because I don't play the game, but I just was like, why is this in here? We've already got Jack Black. We don't need to put weird humor stuff
Yeah.
trying to. I don't know. It totally missed for me. It was an awful, possibly. But then, yeah, the chicken jockey part, I'd heard that this was kind of a big thing before I went and saw the movie. And I was mostly disappointed because I love wrestling scenes in movie when they get into a ring, when the main character does, and they get into a fight and stuff. For some reason, those can be really fun scenes for me, liking WWE and whatnot. I felt like that wrestling scene just didn't really do too much for
Yeah.
me, unfortunately, as a whole.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. But those are our thoughts on a Minecraft movie. Let us know in the comments below what you think of the movie if you've had a chance to watch it. But otherwise, we hope to see you on the next one. And as always, don't forget to keep on nibbling on that movie theater popcorn.